Yo, what's up, all my homies, homettes, dudes and dudettes? I am just riding along, and I just thought about something, doing a different review about Black Panther. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Like to hit? Here you go. Okay, so Black Panther, man, it was a good movie. That's the first thing. It was a good movie. Actually, it was a great movie. So it tells the story of Black Panther over. When I was young, I collected comic books, and Black Panther just happened to be one of the comic books I collected. And I used to always compare Black Panther to Batman, because they pretty much are the same character, but Batman's from DC comic and Black Panther is from Marvel Comics. And back in the day, DC Comics was, you know, it was like a handful of DC comic books that you wanted to really collect. You know, it was like the basic ones, like Superman, Batman, stuff like that. But, so yeah, I compared those two. And with this movie, man, comparing the movies, comparing Batman movie to Black Panther movie, Batman ain't got nothing on this Black Panther movie. It was a big screen type of movie, so it covered like a lot of land and, you know, just big canvases, a lot of people, a lot of nice positive figures in the whole movie. It was a great. I'm trying not to add any spoilers, but the best line in this movie, or at least my favorite line in this movie, was I can't tell you the scenario, but the line was, "Stand up, you're a king." Man, that was the best line in the movie to me, because I took my son to go see the movie, and I told him when he turned 10, I was like, "You're no longer a prince, you're a king in training now, so you gotta act as if." So for him to be sitting right next to me and that line to be said, he was like, "Oh, Dad, that sounds like something you would say to me." I was like, "Yes, stand up, you're a king." I mean, they had a lot of good one-liners, like, if you go see the movie, or if you have already seen the movie, remember the line, "Hey, Auntie." Oh my goodness, that line was so funny. But anyway, so I'm trying not to add any spoilers, trying not to tell too much of the movie, but just know that it's a widescreen type of movie. We saw it in 3D. You don't have to really see it in 3D, I don't think. It was really action-packed, and it was real vivid for us seeing it in 3D. So if you can, I would advise going to see it, but it's not necessary. Just see the movie, and it's not a black movie, people. It's a Marvel movie. They just happen to be a black hero, which is Black Panther. Now the black villain is Killmonger. I'm not spoiling anything right now. You're gonna find that out pretty quick. Killmonger is a type of villain that, personally, I can relate to him. I'm like, I understand why you're doing that. I get it. I understand it, and I almost agree with you. And the way, and some of the things that's going on in the world today, right now, you know, it kind of makes you feel like, you know, his thought process is kind of where some people could be thinking like that way. trying not to tell too much of the movie. But anyway, so I understand. I can relate with him, and a lot of things he says make sense, and the deep-rooted issues that he have, I get it. I get it. You know? So you can kind of relate to his character as the bad guy. And then they have a lot of good actors, a lot of good actresses. One of the guys that played in what's that movie? What's the movie? Oh man, what was the name of the movie that the kid went to visit his white girlfriend's parents, and they I don't know, I can't remember the movie, and they tried to kill him, or they were trying to switch brains and all this other stuff. I don't know, but anyway, he was in the movie. Angela Bassett was in the movie. What's the guy's name that with the crazy eye and the lisp? Oh man, I can't remember. Forrest? No, not Forrest. Something with it. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, they had a lot of good people in that movie. And Killmonger. Killmonger is played by the kid that I can't remember his name either. I am not good with names, but he's played by the kid that was the boxer on Creed. Michael B. Jordan. I don't know. I can't remember. I forgot what his name is. But anyway, he when you look at him, when you see him, he has these little dots on his body, and he says that he put those dots on his body for each person that he's killed. When he shows how many dots he has, pay attention. Pay attention, because that boy has been busy. He been busy. But anyway, let's see, what else can I tell you about the movie that it's a lot of nice subliminal messages as far as relating to family and the role you play in your family, and it's a good movie for fathers to take their sons to see, or fathers to take their daughters to see, because a lot of strong black women in that movie, and strong women period, I should say, in that movie. Actually the women in the movie kind of run the movie, so run like the whole basis, the foundation, which is kind of how most relationships are anyway. Women kind of hold the foundation together. Men supposed to be the head of the house, but you know, the women kind of hold it together. But anyway, so the women are portrayed as very strong, empowered women. So it's a good movie for, you know, younger boys to see, younger girls to see, you know, because they want to see that kind of power, positive influence. And of course the men are you know, displayed in a powerful way. And then they have the whole mother-son type of interaction, relationship, the whole son and father interaction, the mother and daughter interaction, and they even have the brother and sister reaction. Oh my goodness. Black Panther and his sister, oh my goodness, they're like comic relief. He was the prince and turned into the king once his father died. And so he was the prince and she was the princess, and they act like brother and sister. Oh my goodness, they really do. That's whew, oh my goodness, such a powerful line. You are a king. Stand up. Oh, if you haven't seen Winter Soldier, or if you haven't seen the whole Marvel lineup movies, it's good to kind of check them out, but especially Winter Soldier, because you know, some of that relates to the storyline relates to Winter Soldier, because in Winter Soldier, that's when his father was killed, and that's when, you know, Black Panther kind of, you know, came in vision, I guess, because he was always there. It's always, they tell the story of the whole Black Panther thing anyway. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to spoil the movie for anybody that hasn't seen it, but it's a good movie. As far as the Marvel movies, I would say it's probably one of the best movies that Marvel has made, because not just like your normal superhero and bad guy, you know, superhero goes finds the bad guy, beat him up and stop him from taking over the world. There are deeper stories behind the reason why each person is doing what they're doing, and it shows you how each person kind of is developing their ground and understanding as the movie goes on, that in the role that they play in I guess society, or how things move forward. I know I'm talking encrypted, but I'm trying not to spoil the movie for you guys. But anyway, go check it out. It's a good movie. Oh, another thing, make sure you stay to the very, 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 very end, like the last minute of the movie. Like, wait until the lights get ready to come on, because there are some Easter eggs at the end of the movie. Don't leave early. Just, you know, clean up your little area, whatever. Grab your jacket. You can put it on, but don't leave out. What else can I tell you? That's it. That's it. All I can say is, you're a king. Stand up. Woo! Yeah. My favorite line. Anyway, it's your boy Will Report. I know it's not a fragrance or technology or anything like that, but it's still a report about a movie. Go check it out. It's a good movie. Been making all kind of money, breaking all kind of records, and it's for good reason. All right, catch you on the next go around. It's your boy Will. Thanks for hanging out with me. Catch you on the next one around. Deuces.